Hey guys, welcome to episode 7 of the Trail Project. Going to be a really quick, simple episode today. We're just going to build the cage for the body. It's going to take minutes, not very long at all. And obviously the last episode is going to be painting the body, but I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video because it's going to be a little bit different. The cage is comprised of 3 main components. You've got a big top piece here, and you have 2 side pieces, and these are held on by 4 screws. It's very simple, very easy, and obviously this just creates like a structure around the body, or sort of on top of the body to give it a bit of strength and rigidity. But yeah, very simple process. We're going to put it together, and then we're going to fit the top spotlight bar, which looks very nice. There we go. Looks really nice actually. Quite strong, even though it's not connected to anything. It's got a bit of strength to it. Obviously it's got some give as well, being as it's plastic. But yeah, it looks pretty good. It's quite intricate. I've got some nice details. It's got the little hand holds there, so if you were crawling in real life, you've got something to hold on to at the top and at the side there. So it looks really nice. So that's the front, and that's the back. Now at the front, the windscreen, this is where the windscreen attaches. You've got some mounting pieces at the side, so you've got some mounting hardware there. And the screen goes across there, but because it's not painted yet, I won't be mounting that. All I'm going to do is mount the spotlights at the front. This is the spotlight hoop that sits at the front, just above the windscreen. So obviously you've got your LED that sits in there. Whether I run LEDs or not, I don't know. Yeah, your LED sits in there. Then in front of that is this little clear lens cover, which looks really nice. I've put one of these together before. They look really good. And then you've obviously got the lens cage. So you get a choice of 3 with this G6 kit. You get a plain one. You get one that says Axial on, and you get one that says PIAA, and that's I think they're an official spotlight maker, official manufacturer of spotlights. So I'm going to go for the PIAA one. Just looks better because there's going to be enough Axial branding on it already. You're going to know it's an Axial, but with the PIAA it looks a bit more scale and a bit more realistic. So I'm going to put this together, and then I'm going to screw it to the top of the cage. Looking pretty good so far. I've stopped at the last one just to quickly show you how to do it. But yeah, you've got the clear lens screen. It's got little two little tabs at the back, and they just simply push into little holes. So yes, that simply pushes in like that. And now this cage is obviously the logo on it there, and you want that to be as straight as possible. So what I suggest is, because this top hoop part is quite close to the top of the light, you want to feed that bit in first and get it fairly even, and then just sort of push it over the sort of the lip on it. And sometimes you don't get it and you have to take it back off and do it again. Didn't get it there. There you go. It would just click over and it will look like that. That looks really nice, that does. Looks very scale, and you've got all the little details in there. Really like that. Whether I put LEDs in there, I don't know. I'm not mad keen on having LEDs, lights and wires all running all over the place, but it might look quite nice. So let me know what you think. But now I've done that, I'm just going to fill in these gaps at the back. There's some little clips there. This is what the LEDs clip into, and they sit at the back like that, just to cover up the hole, just to make them look a bit better. And then I can always take these off, put the LEDs in and put those back on. In order to mount this to the cage, we've got 2 types. We've got this sort of bracket here, and then this bracket that actually sits on top of the cage there. So I've got to mount these first. These screw in via some top mounts, just there and there. And obviously you've got to note the direction. If they're not going to mount like that, they've got to angle inwards like that to that point there. I've left those fairly loose. Not sure whether you meant to have them tight or loose, but I just left them loose. That's fine. And then these bracket pieces here, there is a direction that these need to go. You have this higher edge, whether I can show you this on camera. There's two sides, there's a thicker side and a thinner side. Obviously the thinner side is where the head of the screw goes, and the thicker side is where the actual thread pattern of the screw goes. And that needs to face on the inside. So that sits up like that, and this bracket sits in there. And you obviously have the thicker side on the inside there, just so you've got more plastic to thread through. I mounted those brackets on backwards. The holes need to be near the back, not the front, but oh well. It wasn't exactly difficult to change it around. And these brackets mount to the middle holes on the top of the cage, just there. And that's your lot for this episode really. There's nothing else I can do until the body's all sprayed up, but that's the front spotlights on. They're held, it's actually supported by the mount for the windscreen as well. That all ties in together, so I'll be obviously doing that when the windscreen's all sprayed up. But yeah, looks really nice. Really like the look of it. Might put LEDs in, I don't know yet, but I'll just enjoy it as it is for now. It looks really scale, really realistic. So definitely a good addition. I've just mocked the cage upon the body. It looks really nice. The next episode, episode 8, will be a painting tutorial style video. I'm by no means a great painter. I've only painted one RC body in my time doing this. It turned out pretty well, but there was a few mistakes. So I'm going to go through a step-by-step process of how to paint an RC body. So cutting out all the wheel wells, drilling holes, masking up, because it's going to be a 2 paint process, because I'm going to paint the interior dark grey and the exterior camel yellow. So obviously 2 steps, going to be masking and all that sort of stuff involved. So I'll go through like a step-by-step process of how to do that, just to give you guys a few pointers and a bit of advice. I've got some neat tricks how to cut out wheel wells and things like that. So I know a lot of people have been asking on the channel for like a tutorial style video on painting anyway. So that'll be episode 8. But yeah, looking forward to it. One mod I would like to do with this cage is to add like a metal roof, just so you can't see into the interior as much. But I don't really want to be able to see through the cage. I want sort of a more of a roof style look to it. So I might like fabricate a metal plate that sits on the top of this roof. Because obviously I'm a sheet metal fabricator, apprentice sheet metal fabricator, so I've got access to lots of metal at work. So probably like an aluminium roof, that would look quite nice, or some side panels, something like that. I might put some netting in here as well, or like a canvas roof. But yeah, I'm looking to the future. I'm going to keep it obviously stock for now, and then I'll look to improve the look of it later on. But yeah, the cage looks really good, the body looks nice. Going to get it all sorted next episode, the final episode of the trail project. I hope you've enjoyed this sort of series. One more video to go, and then we'll actually be taking this on the trail, which will be really cool. Really looking forward to that. That's it for episode 7. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to check out the Facebook and Twitter pages, links are down below in the description box. And I shall see you next time on RC Projects. Bye.